Hello Virgo, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today on your soul's journey reading. Keep in mind that this is just a general reading, so it may not resonate for every single one of you. Time is fluid because time is an illusion. Energies are interchangeable, meaning it's not gender specific, and you can swap the roles as you see fit, okay? Let's go ahead and get started. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. It'll really help my channel out a lot. I truly appreciate it. Let's see. I'm going to pull a Spirit Animal Oracle card to see where your current energies are at. Okay, Virgo? Universe, what is going on for the collective of Virgo? We're in Sag season. That means I feel for you, Virgo, philosophy, expansion in how we think, expansion in how we perceive life. Wow, let's see. Spirit, thank you. Wow. Sorry. So you got the koi fish spirit, and it says there is always enough. And this card talks about the fact that there's always abundance around you. There's always abundance in all forms, right? In the people that we interact with, the abundance in the form of money. But this feeling, there's this feeling of not having enough and wishing that there was more. That's what I'm picking up with this card. But Spirit is reminding you that perception, you have to change the way that you perceive your reality. Yeah, it's like, it's just this feeling of lack that, and I feel like you're struggling with that, Virgo. Let's go ahead and pull another animal, spirit animal card here. All right, universe, what else can you tell me for the collective of Virgo? What else can you tell us? Yeah, and Sag season is all about trying new things, right? Being more adventurous. If something's not working, take a new approach, right? Wow, the sea serpent. You could be dealing with a water sign here. But the sea serpent talks about dealing with emotions, dealing with our it's like emotional healing. That's what I feel. And when this card comes up, it's almost like a reminder that Spirit is protecting you in this time of emotional healing. It feels like you are going through some kind of, I want to say, it's like you're closing out a cycle, or you're going through a transformation or something. Let's see, Spirit, what else can you tell me? We're going to pull some energy oracle cards here. We're going to see what else is going on. What else is going on for the collective of Virgo? Let's see. I've been doing a lot of purging myself. I've been trying to clear out my energies here. Not just with like people, but also with my own internal battles, right? I feel like this is what this is. Look. You got the third eye chakra. 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. Metatron reminds me of Transformers, robots in disguise. You transforming. Your third eye is opening with this card. And you see how this sea serpent, it looks like an eyeball. It's like your third eye. See? You see that? Virgo. There's a lot of like awakenings happening. I feel like there's a lot of enlightenment happening in this season so far, in Sag season. Patience. You're understanding the virtue of patience, and that in order to make decisions, you have to make decisions from a cool, collected point of view. Cool, calm, collected perspective. And understanding that whatever struggles that you're going through now, it's going to take time. It's going to require a lot of time and effort. And you're ready for it. You're ready for it, Virgo. That's beautiful. Let's see what else, Spirit. Can we get another card? Oh, thank you. Oh, look at that. Hostilities. Now, some of you could be dealing with drama. Some of you could be dealing with drama in family situations or in terms of like relationships, right? Others of you this could just be talking about hostilities within your own mind, because the sword that he's holding, it represents air. It represents the mind. And it feels like you're learning how to tame those emotions, those hostile emotions that you have within yourself. You know, you get what I'm saying, Virgo? Hang on, let me get a drink real quick. That's beautiful. Let's see, we're going to do some Enchanted map oracle cards here. Universe, spirits, and guides, what messages do we have for my lovely Virgo? How are you doing, Virgo? It seems like you're doing just fine. It seems like you are zenning the F out. It seems like you are, oh, this is like hermit mode for you. And, you know, the hermit is your card. Movement. There's a lot of forward progression or fast forward progression. You're moving quick. That ostrich don't got long legs for nothing. You might have some long legs. But you see how there's a hot air balloon in the back there, and that symbolizes rising above. It's like you are ascending here. Your third eye is opening. And the third eye has to deal with perception. The third eye has to deal with I feel like once your third eye is like completely open, you're going to be able to see the world exactly the way it is, the way that it's like understanding universal consciousness. You know what I mean? The ghost land. So this could be what's causing the hostilities within yourself or with other people. Take it as it resonates, but this is that feeling of putting too much focus on the past and the future and not being present enough. You know what I mean? So some of you could be so focused on the future that you're forgetting to live in the moment. That's what this card is saying. Maybe that's what's causing the hostilities here. What else, Spirit? What else do we have for Virgo? Or some of you could be too focused on the past. Take it as it resonates. I feel like maybe the past is conjuring up some depression or anxiety issues, and the future could be doing the same thing. You know, it's that feeling of not having enough, the feeling of not being where you want to be, and allowing that to, you know, it's that self-sabotaging energy. And then look, you got the Golden Palace. This talks about you getting your reward, you getting what you want. If it's treasures that you want, you're gonna get it. If it's gold that you want, you're gonna get it. But success, fame, but it's gonna take work. That's what it is. It's like you see how there's like all the palace is up there. This is like the journey to get up to the palace. It's like you gotta climb them trees, Virgo. Open up them chakras and climb them trees. If you want your reward, if you want the huge payoff, it's gonna take some time. All right, let's jump into the tarot here. I don't want to waste any more of your time, Virgo. Let's see. We're gonna use the Muse tarot deck here. What's on the bottom of the deck? 7 of Emotions. Interesting. So you see how the 7 of Emotion talks about possibilities opening up, or being open to the possibilities. Take it as it resonates. But you see how she's like anxious, she's like nervous about, she's like, which fish do I pick? And it's interesting because you got the koi fish spirit here. So some of you could be dealing with a, you know, relationship situation where you're having to choose between multiple people. I don't know. That's for somebody out there. But it's just that feeling of uncertainty of like, which path do I take? Which, you know, possibility do I focus on? Which one do I choose? And you don't know. You see, I feel a lot of like anxiety coming from that card. And 7 of Emotions, that's water energy. So you're dealing with your emotions, I feel. I feel like you're heavily dealing with your emotion, inner turmoil. You're like in hermit mode, really trying to figure out your emotions here. What makes you tick? What makes you cry? The Death card. Scorpio energy. So some of you could really be dealing with another water sign here. But this card talks about change. Change for the better. You're metamorphosizing, Virgo. Was this in your last reading? Like, you're transformicizing? That's beautiful, because the moth, you know, the moth and the butterfly, they both symbolize transformation and growth. And look how, like, you see how, like, the moth is emerging from this person's head. I feel like that's you. It's like you're releasing all this dark thoughts, all these dark energy, and you're transforming your mind. You're gaining higher perspective. That message wanted to come out. But look, the 3 of Voices in reverse, You've been hurt before. You've been burned before. And I think this is what's keeping you from really moving forward. It's like you're afraid of getting hurt again. Let's see, what else, Spirit? What else can you tell us about Virgo? What's going on for my Virgo? Got anything? Some of you have been crying a lot. That's what I feel. Some of you have been doing a lot of crying. Eight of material. Mastering your skills. Working hard. Learning new skills. Learning new things. This is the card of planning for the future. That's what I just heard. Six of emotions. Reminiscing about the past. Because look at how she's sitting. Yeah, it's like you are letting your past affect your emotions. You're letting the past like dictate your feelings. And something about the inner child here, it's like you need to tap into that inner child of yours, that the person that inside of you that, you know, enjoys having fun in life, enjoys just going out and playing outside, climbing a tree. Look, 9 of voices, or is that 8? That's 8 of voices. Victim mentality. It's that self-sabotage, that self-inflicting pain. And it's right underneath the death card, so I feel like that's changing. And then you got the Queen of Swords. This is the no BS card for me. It's like knowing your truth. Or the Queen of Swords, she's just very logical, very intellectual. She knows what she wants, and she knows exactly how to attain it. You know what I mean? And it feels like you are... It's like, okay, enough is enough. That's what I feel. Enough is enough, because I gotta start over with this 10 of voices here. I gotta start anew. I gotta end this cycle here with this 10 of materials in reverse. Because it's like maybe you were seeking stability, or you are seeking stability, and it's this feeling of having to take the reins on your own life, like having to really drive the car, you know what I mean? You're stepping into a very, I don't want to say emotionally detached, it's just very focused, I feel. And then you got the 7 of voices here. And this card talks about wearing a mask. There could be somebody that is being deceptive or sneaky, or, you know, the fox represents mystery or mystique, cleverness. So someone is being clever here. And look at that, you see? Awakening. This is the Judgment card. It's like you are awakening to what you're supposed to be doing. You're awakening to your spiritual journey. That's beautiful. And unfortunately, with the Two of Emotions in reverse, I'm hearing that there's a connection that isn't working or wasn't working. It's like you're waking up to the fact that there is a soulmate connection here, because the Two of Cups, it's a deep soulmate connection, and with it in reverse, it's almost like you've awoken to the fact that, okay, this connection isn't working out. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah, and with the Eight of Inspiration on the bottom of the deck, it's like you're moving forward. You're moving forward with speed. You see how there's a sun in there? It's like there's a dawn of a new day. That's what I just heard. The dawn of a new day. The dawn of a new day for you. Interesting. Okay, let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and pull a most likely outcome for you to see what's coming up next. Speaking of the sun, sorry. That's what's coming up next, Virgo, for you. Happiness, abundance, the abundance that you seek. And, you know, abundance doesn't always mean the material gain. It doesn't always mean financial gain. It could mean just truly feeling happy with, you know, your environment, with the people around you. So take it as it resonates, all right? Let's see. Okay. What's coming up next for Virgo Spirit? What can you tell us? Actually, let me clarify this Seven of Voices real quick. Can you clarify this Seven of Voices? Who is this sneaky fox? You know, the fox could also represent thinking on your feet, like being quick on your feet. So for some of you, it's being able to adapt really quickly, right? So the wheel or the world in reverse. I'm sensing another person here. There's a unfinished business. That's what I just heard. Unfinished business with this person. Wow, Virgo. And it has to do with your happiness, or for some of you, this could be talking about a marriage. It could be talking about a family. The Ten of Cups. Bliss. I feel like maybe this was something that at one point felt very happy, like brought a lot of happiness into your life or something, and it's not working out, or it didn't work out. And there's unfinished business here. It's like there's no closure, but there needs to be. That's what I'm hearing. Spirit is saying you need to close this chapter if you want to start over. Yeah, and then the Knight of Wands. There was a lot of sexual chemistry, I feel. There was a lot of passion, love. It feels like you had to let someone go because it just wasn't working out. even though there was a lot of happiness in this connection and a lot of attraction, it just, for some reason, it hurt you. Or I don't know. What's coming up next, Spirit? Where are we at? 25 minutes? They must have did something awful to make you the Queen of Swords. Four of Cups and the Five of Cups in reverse. So it's that feeling of uncertainty and sadness. I feel like you're letting both of those go. Because I do sense forward progression, and it's like no longer will you just be sitting around waiting for something to happen and being sad about it and feeling stuck. It's like that energy of really taking the bull by the horns, I guess, that, for lack of a better word. I don't know. Let's see. What else, Spirit? What's coming up next for Virgo? What can you tell us? Whoa. Okay. So you got the Hierophant. Commitment. This could talk about a marriage. It could talk about getting into a solid commitment, a solid relationship. Having faith. Enlightenment. Oh, you see how that is shimmering? Look at that. It's like there's enlightenment happening within yourself. And I like how the Hierophant card, they're holding up one hand like, nuh-uh. Nuh-uh, you want to talk to me? Nuh-uh. Oh, you trying to be real sweet to me? Uh-uh. It's that energy of like standing in your power and having faith in yourself. That's what I feel. For some of you, this could be a relationship situation. And then you got the Three of Cups. So this talks about celebrating with others. It talks about getting together with your friends and family and having a good time. You know, reasons to celebrate. And I feel like there's a feeling of freedom with that card. It's like you are freeing yourself from this attachment, whatever this attachment is, whoever this person is. Because the Seven of Swords came up in reverse again, or yeah, Seven of Swords again in reverse. And it's like the mask is being lifted, or the veil is being lifted. That's what it feels like, because with the Ace of Swords, there's truth and clarity and victory in this card. Triumph. You know, taking the crown. I think that what's going to happen is you're going to be able to walk in your truth. That's what I feel. Yep. Bottom of the deck. You got the Fool. Truly starting over. A new beginning. Taking that leap. Taking that first step towards your abundance, towards your happiness and freedom. Taking a leap of faith. Can you clarify this Ace of Swords for me, Spirit? What is this Ace of Swords talking about? Clarity in what? Look at that. Queen of Swords again. it's like you living in your truth. Some of you could be dealing with the air sign here. But it's like you know what you want. You know how to go about attaining it. And it's like no more BS. You know? That's beautiful, Virgo. Yeah, look. Bottom of the deck again, the star. You're healing. You're doing some really deep healing, I feel. And you are emerging a star. You know? You could be dealing with an Aquarius. Gorgeous. Alright, let's go ahead and pull a Shaman Oracle card to close out this reading. Universe, spirits, and guides, what advice do we have for Virgo moving forward here? It seems like Virgo is gonna... Virgo ain't taking no shit. That's beautiful. It's like you're not letting the past get to you anymore, or you're gonna come out of that energy, it feels. Let's see. What advice do we have for Virgo, Spirit? Thank you. Wow. Stand still. This is Hermit energy right here. Let's see. 52, I gotta read it. Don't be mad at me. Alright, let's see. When standstill appears, it is a symbol of pausing, the act of observation and breathing space. It represents the benefits of temporary non-action as well as what happens when one is stuck. When things seem to stall or stagnate, or when you feel stuck, this symbol appears as a reminder that constant action isn't going to get you where you want to go. Perhaps it's time to gather more information or just wait until the universe makes the next move. No matter what, this moment is a beautiful gift orchestrated in your favor. Enjoy it. Let the universe bring all the parts together for the highest good. Go and play, recharge, and take the focus off whatever has stalled. Life will get busy again for you sooner than you think. Now here's the medicine. Time to get out of analysis paralysis. Standstill invites you to turn within, breathe, and recognize this is the condition of the moment. It allows you the opportunity to bear witness to whatever is going on before movement resumes. This is also an opportunity to abort a project, to exit before damage, and it may also be time to relieve you of an unnecessary burden that you took on without considering the cost. Which one it is depends on your stopping, taking a deep breath, quieting your mind, and removing all your distractions. Then you can make your next move in a grounded, relaxed, detached way. Didn't I say that earlier? You know, making a decision from a grounded perspective. When something doesn't go the way you think it should, remember the following. What is yours cannot be taken. What is yours cannot be taken away, Virgo. So it's about coming to terms with your inner truth. You know, why are you here on this earth? You know, what are you meant to do? And I think Spirit is asking you to take that time to reflect, don't worry about doing anything. Don't worry about taking action. Like, you don't have to feel like you have to act so hastily. Take your time, you know. Breathe, Virgo. All right. That's all I have for you today, Virgo. I hope that this reading resonated with you. If it did, please go ahead and click the like button down below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you would like to book your personal reading, my information is in the description box below. And until next time, Virgo, I will see you later. Bye.